Amazing news today on the newsletter uh, of the new combat that's dropping. I think that the new combat's like top tier stuff already for the description. Like it's basically ridiculous. It's very OP to be honest. I have saw that like crazy good. It's an individual event. Mayhem mode individual event that's really good. Uh, it's called Solus Prime. The name of the event's the Lost Forge. There is a lot of stuff here. So from 10k, no, it's not. 12k and 50 is the 2-star. 25k is the 3-1. 50k is the 4-star, as I remember. Yeah. And if you go into this, into the 75k, you get a binary bound for your SA11s on the combats. And it's going to be considered not as a like pterodactyl or anything like that. It's going to be considered as a weapon. So it's immediately going to be dropped into the and you get a lot of binary crystals, and those binary crystals give you a chance of having the binary bound element and a lot of combat spark. That's really good. Then we have, this is a picture of the combat. As I see, like it doesn't have a lot of difference from Galvatron and the whatever green guy here is, so it's basically like the same through. So both of them is not like dark matter. Dark matter is Call of Duty skin stuff. Dark Star Saber, which is like different from Autobots to Decepticons, is the same thing. So the weapon ability deals the next amount of damage to bots and combiners in addition to your regular damage. You gain a percentage. Equipped bots also received the equipped bot also receive hack immunity, which is really good. I'm thinking about these as a an interesting thing for Cooligan, for example. I think about Cooligan if it be like if I think Phrygius he used on bludgeon, so he's a warrior, so I think maybe it's going to match. So just to receive that hack community, because like Cooligan goes crazy and sometimes it triggers the combiner beacon. So if the combiner is Leo Kaiser Computron, you get the hack immunity. So that's really good. And like sometimes it gets stuck in the middle of the outpost, like GNU. It's a good out for what's the name of the guy? Deluge, because you're going to be doing extra damage. So that's really good. And that's just the first 2 lines of the bot. You get like a passive, I guess. Slam down on an area every 12 seconds, dealing 150% DPS, stunning targets for 2 seconds, and healing a percentage of the damage done. I'm not sure about the percentage. This is going to be really high or really low. But the additional kind of a thing is revive of 60% of HP when close to death once per battle. So you get a Nexus. It's Nexus or Onyx? I also forget. You get a Nexus for the equipped bot, a Lancelot effect, which is hack immunity, a passive that gives you a 12 seconds smash down with DPS that's stun stuff, and I'm not sure if the healing is going to be on the passive or if it's all. I think that through the description is just through the passive, like you slam down to the ground, stun stuff, and heal. And you get a junk heap attached and built it in the bot. So like it's crazy stuff if I'm like getting it right. Like it's crazy good. Like I don't go for 4 stars on the combine on the combats normally because I normally it's crossed my limit, to be honest. With the 50k, normally I stuck in the middle of this section here, the 3 star to the first, let me see. Normally I get stuck into like 30, 32 sometimes, then 37 most of the time, 38, 37, 36, 35, something like that. Once or twice I get 44k, I guess, in an event, but it was like a really hype moment in the game. So it's going to be really good, really good. Like if you can go for it, just rush. Like you definitely should. I think that you definitely should. I think that likely the new slash old guy, the mini Megatron, mini Optimus Prime, they're going to leave the premium package, so they're going to be available for the standard stuff, the standard crystal shards. So it's like an amazing weapon, to be honest, amazing weapon. And outside of that, that is like already a good thing, an impactful thing. Having the news of you getting individual mayhem mode on this weekend is also a great news. But what really matters to me right here is that combiners are going to change. We have updated the combiner timer from 15 minutes to 25, so extra 10 minutes. That's really good. That's really good. We have promised this change in a while. I never heard about it, to be honest. Maybe before I entered the game. We are finally happy to push it through. We're reviewing a lot of the game right now to see what we can do to make the player experience smoother and of course better. The changes are going to be active Tuesday onwards, so it's tomorrow. I'm going to as soon as the change drop, I am going to test. I'm going to like ask to the allies members and like always request thing like, is it working? Is it working? Next season pass skins. Overdrive skits, that's really nice. This very shiny green, and SG Shatterglass. Oh, it's Dirge. Oh, that's really nice. For the first time, I thought it was Ramjet, but it is Dirge. That's really nice. The Saga schedule. We are here. Your combat release, then Prime Shard event, then 2.5k. I think that's going to be smooth because I have 5k exactly, so it's going to be another one. Then the next one's going to be Mayhem mode for Power Glide and Cyclonus rework. That's really good. Thanksgiving, not sure how it's going to be, and Mayhem mode for the new bot release for all the way to 9 of December. That's really good. Check out the content creators. My dream is to be on this list one day. And all the good stuff. Stay connected, blah, 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 blah. So that's really good news, boys. That's really good news. I am very surprised with a lot of good stuff. I honestly like more the Dirge from what I saw on YouTube, internet, and some forums, database stuff. The Dirge, what's the name? Where for Cybertron skin, I really like the damaged skins, like Megatron one. Most of these skins, they're like more realistic ones, not like super shiny, but like sometimes the saturated colors are like to my taste. let's like things up because it always gets like the default. That's really really good. That's really 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 good, to be honest. I'm really really happy about that because I am a big fan of Mayhem mode and big fan of the combat as a mechanic themselves. Like new stuff being added to the game is really really nice. And I have updated in the wrong YouTube channel. I have the main channel that I have, like my personal one, with my photo on it, and the King Baiano channel, which is my dog and stuff, is the Septi dog, the same thing from our friend Fresius. He's actually subscribed to the channel. Thanks so much for the support, man. You're also very smooth guy, very nice guy. So I have updated that. And while I was recording the video, I never like make a schedule or anything. I just like start recording and start talking. But as I was talking to myself in the middle of the video, and I was like, man, this is weird. Man, this is like, no. And like, when I realized that like it was with 0 views, and like, oh man, sometimes there are the hardcore fans that like in 5 minutes they already are into it, into the video. Sometimes like it takes like a little while, and then we have some views, and like past one day, and I was like, man, 0 views in one day? You don't love me anymore. What's happening? But I realized that it was uploaded in the wrong channel. So I started. So I was like, okay, I saw the update today. I deleted it. It was like a weird video. It was like with a random wars gameplay, not that much impactful, not that much spicy, anything like that. So I thought that I would keep the same content that I did, but a little bit better and update it with the more complex and better done video itself. For what you guys can see, I have made a complete different of my standards HQ base. And my idea here is to bring a base that is more centralized in using and abusing the mechanics of the prime cores. I don't have all of them, I just have one, but I think that the prime cores, like as a mechanic of like doing like a universal thing that you can attach to any defense, like really really good, really, really spicy. I think that you should like be aware. I think that this is the main difference that you have. I have something that's like weird to me is that I have saw that base 1, 2, and 3 on the rankings. First is always Yoda, the Master Jedi. They're always they're all the same. Like it's the same thing. Like Quintus in the middle. High velocity in the middle with Onyx, then these, and a lot of good stuff. The anti-elementals with 2 fires, and 1 lightning rod in the middle, and then the 2 rank, the second spot in the ranks. Have basically copy and paste everything. Like, I'm not sure if they're in the same team. I'm not sure. I think that this is like some pixels above, maybe. But like, it's the same thing. And this is also to the 3rd on the rankings. I think that I misclicked some random guy here close to the other Decepticon. I think that 8 or 10 are also the same thing. But like, I understand some of the mechanics here. Like, I think that I understand the ideas, but I'm not sure which idea is the best one. They're wanting to like make you try to get the most stuck in this middle section here, or in this section here. Like in the beginning of the map, you have a lot of resources, or resource buildings. So Quintus is going to trigger a lot. You're going to be stunning. You're going to get stunned all the time because of the death pulse. You're going to be stunned by 8 seconds. There's the mines that are somewhere, I'm not sure, all the spider mines are here, so you have the spider mines being generated by themselves and by their deaths through Quintus. There's going to be dropping. If you pass this first line, you're going to definitely lose one or two bots, basically, because if you don't have a good healer, like a good upgraded flatline, you're going to have to face through the first line of defense these one outpost bot, some auto cannons, and basically the better defense is he places two mortars with target protocol. These defenses don't reach a point that they get close to this defense. I think that for my preference as a game player, I think that maybe I would place two lasers and like put them like this positions, like some like this, like just like while they're receiving damage here, or while they're like destroying things here, going to Quintus to destroy it, the lasers are going to also be doing damage, so that's like really good. He's protecting the lightning rod with the shield generator, my Cronus on the missile launcher, Liege on shock tower, missile launcher with none of them being equipped with the guided missiles, only the prime cores available, and to fireproof and anti-acid to counter the fracas stuff, but mainly the 4-star safe from what's the name of the guy? I always forget. Nemesis, and to also avoid the God Neptune. Autocannon with Alchemist is a really good pick because it has a significant amount of HP, so it doesn't die quick, so it stick on the field a lot. So it heals us as well, covers a decent area. Anti-fire ones, because I think that everyone can assume that like T2 Mass is one of the best bots in the game, is going to be very, very likely on the best teams. So it's very like the easiest way to like clear clusters do with like these type of stuff, Vector Prime with these Prime with these. So that's a really, really, really good solid base. It's not 100% symmetrical, but like I can totally deal with that. I would just do the things with the lasers because I believe that they would be applying a little bit more damage in the beginning of the match, and like would apply more pressure. I think that would be interesting. Maybe like the protocols like in front here on these sections here, and the lasers in front, just to like try to kill the medics as fast as possible for them to not survive when they are going to enter the last two lines of defense, like this one here with these, and the last one with a bunch of the prime cores. But as I am Gulliver who's talking, this is what I have came with. Normally, I don't like to leave the +1 things on the on in front, but since I have all these like gone, to be honest, I don't have anything to be getting. So like I think that in the beginning, like before HQ18. I think that's fair for you to like leave them like close to the HQ, to like avoid them to have like extra XP, extra SA points to kill you. But since I have like enough experience, I think that it's fine for you to do like this. Basically because you can. I have split this apart just because these are the it's not 100% symmetrical if you've asked me, because normally it's these You can see the green triangle there. Just made these, and these match here perfectly. These are the only two that I know they don't need to touch every day. This is just the storage standard. This is a guy that like just pops from like 4 days, 5 days every single time a combiner gets upgraded. This is something that I need to touch every day. See something in the power core lab. See if I have some research lab to do. Get the from the harvester. Well, I'm not sure how to say that. Some or 13. Make some missions. Recharge these and go into the middle section with these and these. So just display like the things that you have to place every day. Obviously the space bridge for the daily crystals and stuff. So just leave these on the back and these in front, just to be like, just because like I don't have space to make these centralized as well. I would have to make a different kind of moves, and I have made some changes to the base, to be honest, and I don't want to change again. But the idea of the base is that they're going to be here or here, like thinking, because because of the here and here, like the defenses are symmetrical, so they're going to go left or middle. Left's just like mirror, just the only difference is that Scourge and Soundwave. Here's Coolagoon and Waspy, but basically one aerial and one ground defense that I think that are good. One is SA11, one is SA7. This is SA9, I guess. The areas are SA7, I remember, because I don't invest too much on them. I just like the bots, but like not that amazing. But they're going to immediately get stunned by the States Mine. After they pass both of the guys, they're going to receive the Motion Sense. Yeah, it's both Motion Sense, sorry. So they're going to the next line of defense. They're going to get these when they reach this middle section here. And this section is going to have the Flare Mines. I think they're like annoying to deal with, so I think that I can centralize a little bit better. This, for example, I think that would be better, just to guarantee that they're going to get triggered by that. This is just like a stuck in time, to be honest. There is a reason why the lasers are so in the beginning, and the missile launcher here. It's just because while they're doing damage here, while they're doing stuff here, the laser is going to be doing damage. The mortars are going to be doing damage. Oh, let's switch a little bit better. Yeah, the mortars are going to be doing damage. Let's switch as. I just missed. Oh, sorry. Help me, please. Thank you. The mortars are going to be doing damage while they're doing with the resource buildings, the lasers, and the missile launcher. I was testing some stuff with these, just having some fun, but I honestly believe that you don't actually need, and because Plasma Canyon like just gets the first one here, you can switch to laser, and it's not a big difference, like having the first or the second one, and the bouncing effect like can be something that it's very determined. I'm not sure if like all the targets that bounce need to be in the area that the MDS covers. Like, for example, there's a guy on the laser that is in the area of the MDS, but the other two are on these Energon stuff. Like, if they has range to get them, it's going to be hit by them, or they need to be like on these positionings, like they need to be close to each other. I don't know, but just for like switching stuff sometimes, I just place the two beam chains on the MDS on just to variate some stuff sometimes. These protected also by the shield gens, and these are the ones that I'm going to be like they're going to receive a lot of like my attention because they're going to be like dealing the most damage. And I think that it is important for you to have the missile launcher, guided launcher, because I think they're the better ones for this specific defense. Because A, there's no other one, and B, I think that focusing to one target and dealing a lot of damage to one target is better than like spreading, because like random healing and like you can have the lucky of like getting some magics and stuff. I would like to have like some focus on magics. Same thing from the target protocol. But like I think it's good. I'm not sure if like a prime core is better than this, but I think it's good for now. But the idea is that with the prime cores, you have a lot of stuff to think about. And the stuff that I like a lot on these bays is because I think that they are very, very strong in doing certain amount of stuff. So I think that every single defense is like minimum close to the other, basically main defenses, so they defend each other. The FFDs are like in a kind of a good area to be like, you can't go focus on an FFD, and the other one still covers a decent area, like it covers the second MDS even. I think doesn't reach the mortar, but like covers the shock tower basically. I think it's really good. There's his own heal that's like covering a lot of things. That's really really good. And auto cannon, laser turret, these one. I think that doesn't heal these one, but no problems. So you're asking me why these two? Why this doesn't make much sense? It's not going to be these prime cores. They are going to be. I just forget the name. There's a lot of weird names for the prime cores. They're going to be Amalgamus, and they're going to be Nexus. It's just to be really really hard for them. Not even Smokescreen can shot these for the entirety of the match, from the beginning of the match, like for here. I think that Thundercracker, if you place like here, it's possible for you to one shot it, for you to like destroy it. But here is going to be helping out with what's the name, Micronos in the future. So Amalgamus and the Nexus, just to be healing. This is just to be healing everything. This is going to be healing the HQ. Just like a fun fact. I'm not sure how is going to be the range on it. If they don't heal if they doesn't heal the MDS, I'm going to definitely like switch the MDS with the missile launchers and use the plasma version just to increase the range on it. Just to be really honest, I think that just simplifies a lot of the things, and it's really really good. These are going to be the same. This is something that you can like switch positions, like if you prefer these instead of these instead of these, like here or here. But like the base is here solos just to trigger stuff and like create towers. This is Quintus, same thing, just creating stuff to like don't give it's like try to make the most annoying for your opponent to go into into side attacks. And if like I think that it's wise to go Quintus on left and Solos on right. Yeah, basically I think that's better like that. So that's the thing. What else we have just to be remembering? I'm not sure about Liege. I was thinking about Alchemist on the Shock Tower, but he's not going to heal itself. But like, I'm just counting with its own HP. It's very unlikely that's going to heal itself for some way. I think that you could even like place his own heal like these and like, I don't know, switch these with like these, something like that. yeah, it's like something to think about. Like leave the rest to leaving like trees on hills. I don't have a third one. I would have to seek for it. But like, is maybe a plausible idea. It's not terrible. You know what I mean? So I think it's good. Uh, but like, Alchemist here is really really good because like the mortars, the lasers. There's four lasers here. I think that leaves reaches the laser range and the two mortars. So, like, the second best defense is basically. No, I think that if the better defense is MDS is like the top tier ones. The second category is laser, missile launcher, and mortar. So the best category of defenses, all of them at least one gets healed. So I think that's really really good. Uh, with the alchemist, and there's also like shock towers gets healed while it does damage. But I think that's very likely that your opponent will try to reach middle area to try to capitalize destroying these and then join for the rest. That's why I think that would be really wise to have his own heal here. I was just thinking about it, to be honest. But if they're going to give too much focus on these, they're going to be saving all these other things, and like it's very 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 hard to like play around everything all the time. You know what I mean? Returning to Liège, I don't feel that Liège is like a obscene defense, obscene prime core, because like it receives too much attention. You know what I mean? Like everyone has a bot that's like an out for Liège, and the first thing that they do is like, okay, how much Liège is going to be annoying to me in this match? Okay, I need to destroy it immediately, and like they focus a lot on Liège, and I think that people kind of learn how to play around it well. Like I'm not sure how many years it's out, but I think that's not a big of a problem anymore. You know what I mean? And like it's weird because I want to give the defenses the max potential as possible. So one of the things that I believe that I would do is like, okay, I can go Liège on this, but this is immune by hack already. So I want to give another defense the hack immunity. I think that this would be much better. I think that would be nice for a Cybertronian charge, for the Bing laser, but I don't want to lose the Cybertronian charge, because I think it's like a hell good amount of a defense, so I don't want to lose that. Another thing, let's check it out. Yeah, the amalgam, as I already said, Megatronus. Here we're going to talk about these outer canyons, laser turrets. So like Amalgamus and Nexus, Quintus, and Solus. These are the main four ones that you have to place on these positions. This is just to guarantee they're going to survive a little bit more. I don't. You can even like place them like this, like far away in the map. I think that they're going to be guaranteed to live like a very very long time in the match, so you can like basically guarantee. But I think that this position is like a little bit better, and just because my base is like so down in the map, I think that so up in the map is like since the first pixel available I'm using. I think that you can place like other things and like leave it like this. But but it's just my personal preference. You can go like these, go like these. Take this out, go a little bit further here, and like make all this area from the HQ a little bit down. If you want, you have a lot of room for like switching stuff, like make little adjustments if you feel like it. Oops. Go again. So Vector is one of the like weird ones because like okay, is it better than Auto Canyon's explosive share or high velocity? Likely yes. Am I going to place it on it? Yeah, when I have all at my disposal, for sure. But like, it's not something that's like, oh, you have to have that. Like, it's not a 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? I see a lot of vectors on MDSs, which I don't disagree. It's really good, but I'm not sure 100% how effective it is. If like, I think that is more annoying to play around the vector on liège on that than to place on the other things. And just to be honest, this is the setup of the, in theory, the best guy in the game, Yoda. So if you follow the best, you can maybe be one of the best someday. So go on. My Chrono is going to be on the Shock Tower. Shock Tower is going to be basically a gigantic build bot with a zone heal. Basically that. Interpret it like this. It's an extra zone heal that you have. Alchemist is going to be here. Then I think that the best ones, the secondary best ones, Megatronos, I think that you can place on the Shock Tower if you want. You can play Shock Tower with Megatronos to help like dealing more damage. With liège if you want, because it's like very popular setup. Alchemist, you have like the healing under everything. This is already have said. I would like a lot just this on the MDS Alpha Trion. I think that Alpha Trion on Mortar can be some kind of decent because like it don't reduces the damage, but it increases the range. So if we think about, it's a better target protocol, right? And I'm absolutely in love with target protocol because it gives you massive range and it gives you 20% increase on attack range. Let's see our little friend Yoda here. How much Alpha Trion increases? Ah, yeah, he doesn't use it. Yeah, thanks. I wanted to know how it is, but like, assuming it is at least 1%. I think it starts with 5 or 6. Alpha Trion 6. It's if it is 1%, 2%, it would be 26. 3%. I'm not sure, man. If it is 1%, 26, more 26 percentage on the attack effect range on the defense. So it's basically 6% more on the target protocol without the damage decreasing, but it keeps the focus on the medics and doesn't keep the focus on the medics and gunners. So like I guess it's good. It's something to be thinking about, something to consider. So I would definitely take out this one and place out that and like centralize it somehow and make it like a little bit further, like on this positioning here, and like make the mortar centralized, something like that. I think would be really, really nice. Onyx, I think that these are. I think like for example, Megatronos. I don't see I using these. You know what I mean? I not even use Megatronos. I use on GNU like randomly, just because it moves fast. You know, but like Onyx, I don't see me using anytime soon. This guy. Maybe on yes. Maybe on these because it has IHP as full upgraded. I'm not sure if it's like the best thing to make this positioning. So like for example, you can go like this, make it like here, make like this here, for example. Alchemist Micronus, just super mega ultra healing. Alpha Trion on this one with the Beam variant. Oh, sorry. On this one with the Beam variant. This with the Plasma variant. And using Onyx, for example. I think that you have stuff to do. Like there's some kind of interesting thing. Then you can like adapt stuff. Like you can go like this. You have room to like make so much creative decisions here that you have a lot of good stuff. Uh, it's the base works from the last replays that I have played. There's no amazing one like it's just a functional base, I guess. So I think it's really good. Uh, in the next video, I'm going to like try to show like some decent replay, like doing what I think it should be done, like uh, the defenses defending themselves and everything, because I think that's really good. For the build bots, I think that I have reached like the standard of uh, 2 FFDs, 2 zone heals, and 1 anti-acid. I got rid of all the other specific ones. I think that I have invested too much on build bots, to be honest. I have like a lot of them maxed out, but like it's important. I think that mainly the FFDs, but there's other things that are important as well. Like I think that you can like use like these. You can use like these instead of the anti-acid. You can use open room for like 2 FFDs, 1 anti-acid in the middle. Is a zone heal and the anti heal. There's a lot of stuff that you can do. You know what I mean? So I think that's very likely for you to have like some kind of thing that's like that. I would like to have like all the prime cards to test them out on everything. Isn't maxed out yet. My first one's not even maxed out yet. But I think that like I have some decent ideas. I guess I do some decent stuff with them. I think that even like I think that I would place Vector in a shock tower. I think those would be annoying. Just to throw people around. Yeah, I think that I would be that guy. I think that I would definitely be that guy. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video. I'm going to start the recording of the Prime Core series as soon as I finish this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to post it on the channel, like 2 videos the same day. But I think that we can have some like fun for like different setups. You know what I mean? It's very fun. I'm liking the game a lot recently. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Elaborate out. Can't click the button again. Oh boy.